Hello, welcome to Excel Highway. Today's video, I want to share with you Maison Plat. I think that's how you say it. It's an app I created for the food costing business, similar to Excel and Google Sheets that I created before. In web apps, I'm trying something new, and I wanted to share it with you. And I will be sharing a link in the description and the comments for you to sign up for a waitlist. And if enough people will want this, I will develop it and offer this. And this requires some more work. This is a demo version, but everything here is working as you'll see. So there's a dashboard where you can see how many recipes you have, how many sub recipes, which is nice. It's a sub recipe you can use for your recipes. You can see your average food cost percentage and your target, how many ingredients you have in your database, how many price changes you already have since you started logging. You can see your lowest margin recipes, your recent price changes. You can see all your recipes over here, including sub recipes. You can see you have tags for the categories and some nice metrics. That is the dashboard. You can easily click and create a new recipe. Or let's go to the ingredients part. This is where you see all your ingredients. Okay, you can delete an ingredient or edit. If you try to delete an ingredient that exists in a sub recipe or recipe, it's going to tell you this warning. So if you delete it, that's going to cause an issue. So you might want to update the recipe before. Okay, you can edit the recipe, of course, and let's go ahead and add an ingredient. Sorry, edit the. So let's say it's carrots. All right, and let's say you can see you have all your units, and let's say it's a unit. Okay, so and I purchased it from a vendor, and he sold me 20 for $30. So it's going to show me the calculation. That's $1.5 per unit. And then when I go to the recipes, I will be able to use that in my recipes. Right now, you see it's not appearing in any recipes. Okay, so but now if I go to the dashboard, I will see 11 recipes and um, sorry, 11 ingredients. In the recipes, I can see my recipes and I can either edit a recipe or delete it, or I can create a new recipe. So if I create a new recipe, I can see this screen. I have my food cost, my selling price, my percentage of food cost, and my target, and my gross profit per margin, per proportion, sorry. So let's say I've added a new carrot cake. Okay, let's say it's a dessert. See, I have categories. That's why it's useful. And this recipe is good for 4 portions. I'm going to sell at 50, okay, each portion. And I have my automatic VAT, which I'll show you later in the settings. And then I start adding ingredients. So I'm going to add carrot. Let's say I need 2.25 units. And notice I only have unit of measures that make sense. I don't know if I have all the recipes here, all the recipe parts, but let's say heavy cream. Let's say I need heavy cream. So in the units, I can only select units that match my original unit for the ingredients. So in this case, it was a cup. So I can't select unit or a weight. Unit of measure only can be liquid. So let's say I need something like this. So you see it automatically converts the line cost. So you see how much it costs and you can adjust it. And you'll see on top that this changes also. Once I save, it's a very profitable dessert. Of course, I'm missing all the ingredients and probably the sell price is wrong, but I'm going to see it as my sell price. You can see the price changes over here. Okay, and you see every time you make a change in the ingredients, you're going to see it. So let's go ahead into the carrots that we tried before, and let's now, and you can see it already appears in one. So now let's say I bought one. I want to change the price. Now it's one for $11. Okay, the cost dramatically changed, and now you see 9 changes, 6 increases, and where's the carrots? There you go. The carrot, you see it changed from 1.5 to 11, 600%, and it affects the recipe of the carrot cake. Now, if I go to carrot cake, the total food cost is now $25. Okay, so it dramatically increased. I still have a very good profit, but my food cost is 50%. Okay, and you can see this is why, because I have 2.25 units at $25. Lastly, we have settings. Settings is where you define your settings, your name, your business name, the type of restaurant or business you own, your initials. This is all not really required. It's just going to appear over here. So it's just a nice look for you. You have the unit in currency, so you can use metric or imperial, or even both. If you have uh, uh, if you live in a location where you need both, that's also fine. And you can change the currency. Let me change to euros and to metrics. And last thing here is the costing defaults. You can change the target food cost for basically for the formatting, and the default VAT tax that's going to appear and calculate. So now if I go to recipes, you can see everything. It's the same numbers, but just in euros. It doesn't change, doesn't convert to whatever you had there. But it's just you set that up once, and then every time that you work with it, you will see everything in the metrics that you are using. So thank you for watching. As I mentioned, if this is interesting to you, please sign up for the waitlist. And if enough people sign up, I will definitely be developing this and offer it for the people. Have a great day.